Next question. My son is gay and I couldn't be prouder of the young man he's becoming. He's just turned 22, he's finished art school, and at the moment he's creating a Pride-themed animation video. Although the video only lasts 2 minutes, each second contains several pictures, so it's a big project and very ambitious. I'm so proud of him and happy for him, as I can see that combining his art and pride has really has him really on purpose. The trouble is, for his day job, he works as an administrative assistant and feels miserable. I know he feels overused and misunderstood in the office environment, like a fish out of water. I have no idea how to support him with this pride animation or with his purpose. Do you have any advice or suggestions? So yes, I do. And the first thing whenever it's somebody else that we want to help, the first thing we need to do is check in with them. Ask questions like, hey, how do you feel about this? And what do you need around it? So how's the project going? Is there anything I can do for you in regards to that? How can I support you with that? Or, how's the job going? Can I do anything around that? Is there anything I can do to support you? Something that's really good to remember, and I know that parents want what's best for their kids, and they're always wanting to protect them and care for them in a way and keep them safe. And it's really clear from your message too, and that's really lovely. I will say though that we need to allow our children to grow up and to teach them how to manage those situations themselves, as opposed to us trying to keep them safe. So you were saying you have no idea how to support him with his pride animation or with his purpose. The way that you can support him is truly understanding that purpose is not a job. Purpose is an essence around which all your jobs kind of circulate. So if you think about a drain, how the drain goes, well, depending on which part of which hemisphere you're in, the drain goes the other way. But for the sake of simplicity, if you think about a drain, the water circling around the drain, and you put a leaf in it. And the leaf, you can see the leaf moving in, and at first it's kind of in the outside edges, then it goes closer, then it goes closer, then it goes closer, and then it goes closer, and then it goes through the sinkhole. That is such a good representation of what purpose work looks like. If you want to learn more about it, I really recommend you go on YouTube and check out Make Money Doing What You Love, which is a mini video series by Peter Hagerty, who's one of the most amazing purpose coaches in the world. I've never met anybody like him. But getting back to this question, he talks about how you always kind of circle around your purpose, because purpose is massless and formless, and it's effectively an essence. So you don't go, your purpose isn't a job. So once I'm doing these videos, now I'm always going to be on purpose. Your purpose always evolves, and it changes, and it takes different form. And your job to stay on the purpose path is to keep circulating around what feels always more on purpose. Because if you keep going, if you're on one track and your purpose is here, you keep going this way, eventually you'll keep going past your purpose. So you need to adjust. And so on. So I really recommend that you kind of understand or be open to understanding, maybe even look at that mini video series, Make Money Doing What You Love, by Peter Hagerty, that you take steps to try and understand that purpose isn't a specific job, and just because he's unhappy in his current job, it doesn't mean that job hasn't contributed to his purpose. It's actually very possible that it has. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken that job in the first place. So understand that it's completely normal to move to and from different jobs, just so long as you start identifying the essence of why you're doing it. Because his administrative job may have given him the capacity to practice how to get the message out. So whilst now he might be working on getting the video done, still needs to be gotten out. It still has to go out. So if he's really struggling with his job right now, how it is, and he wants to move away from it and into something else, and only he can tell you if that's true, so don't assume anything, then ask him, okay, so what are the things that when you do move forward to another job, what are the things you're taking away from your current job that have helped you, for example, with this video, or have helped you narrowing down what you do and don't want to do in life? Because sometimes the best way for us to learn what we do want is to know what we don't want. No effort is ever in vain unless you deem that it is. And that can be a very difficult and negative space to be in. And I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but those are my thoughts around that. So just ask him how you can support him with his project. Ask him how you can support him with his job. Ask him about all the great things that he's taking away from his current job to his new job. And if he tells you specific steps that you could help him with, listen to it and then start doing those steps. I wish every person had as supportive a parent and an amazing a parent as you seem to be for your son. Thank you for creating a space for him where he can thrive and empower him to do that for himself. It's great to see that. Thank you for this question.